Evening. The State Emergency Service has been inundated with calls for help following the intense thunderstorm that swept over Melbourne this afternoon. The downpour brought flash flooding and major disruptions on the road and rail network. Clint Stanaway is at the Mont Albert football ground where winds have ripped off a roof. Clint.
Pete, it's been an afternoon of absolute mayhem right across Melbourne. We're in Mont Albert where there's been plenty of damage. There's also been significant damage in Nunawading, Box Hill and also in Doncaster. A great illustration of how strong these winds were around 2 o'clock behind me. The roof of the clubhouse has been totally ripped off here, and if we walk just a few metres and pan the camera right around, the rest of the roof is there on the football club oval. It was an extraordinary weather event, a storm that packed plenty of punch and took so many by surprise.
The city was plunged into near darkness as the storm front swept over Melbourne just after 2 o'clock, bringing with it a spectacular light and sound show. Pedestrians were caught out as the sudden change soaked the city. Major roads were choked, drivers forced to negotiate flash flooding. A 17-year-old girl was struck by lightning in the backyard of a Rowville house. She's in a stable condition in hospital. A Connex driver was injured after her train was struck by lightning as it pulled into Sunshine Station. Commuters were forced onto buses across the rail network, while stuck boom gates caused more headaches for motorists. Shoppers and staff were evacuated from the Fountain Gate shopping centre at Narre Warren after an internal roof collapsed, flooding many of the complex's cinemas. The wild weather also brought down dozens of trees, including this massive gum at Doncaster. The SES is tonight battling to respond to more than 600 calls for help, 200 from the Nunawading area alone. A second storm front is expected to hit south of Melbourne, including the Mornington Peninsula, later this evening. Clint Stanaway, 9 News.
The extent of Victoria's child protection shame has been revealed.